Hello YouTube, this is Baseman here, bringing you everything you need to know as a modern man in the modern world. Today's topic is a little gem that actually is a pretty good example about why you should not date or marry women. I mean, a quick pump and dump or short-term relationship is fine, but yeah, let's just get into it. Every girl should cheat, at least once, by Nicole Mullen. She starts off the article with this: as a woman who values healthy adult relationships, I can't stress enough how much I abhor infidelity. Hold on to that. I think a man cheating on a woman is just an emotional version of upper decking her toilet. When a man fucks a girl, he's taking a dump in her pussy. But when a man cheats on a girl, he's taking a dump on the top part of her pussy, her heart. Glad to know that your entire sexual escapades are just a toilet joke. For these reasons, I despise men who cheat. Hold on to that. But I also feel that cheating, at least from a woman's perspective, is somewhat necessary. Men and women cheat for different reasons. Sexuality for men is basic and shallow. They just love to have sex. And when they cheat, it's only because they want to have sex with more women. Women cheat because they were wronged. Because they are missing something in their lives, and when women cheat, there's a nobility to it. No, there's fucking not! If you were cheated on, you need to leave the relationship. But I can kind of see cheating on the person who cheated on you first, but only if they actually cheated on you. Hold on to that. So basically, next time she ends up in a relationship, she cannot complain when she cheats on him, and then he goes ahead and cheats on her. And what's probably going to end up happening, because I'm noticing this more often, he won't say anything, he'll record the proof and pretend that he's still in love with her. And he'll go out and cheat for a little while, making it more and more obvious until she finally catches him. And then she'll go off and ballistic about how nasty and disgusting this man is. And then him, having recorded the proof and disseminated it among his friends, family, and co-workers, she'll try to destroy his life, and she can't. Because they already know everything. Anyway, moving on from that. About a year ago, I was in a relationship with a man I will call Dave. His real name is, yes, she doxed him. His real name is yada yada yada, but to protect his identity, we will call him Dave. Just to be clear, I'm going to use the name Dave, but I really mean yada yada yada. This man is a victim. This man did nothing wrong. Anyway, so I was dating this man, Dave, and she goes for like 2 paragraphs talking about how great this guy is. But like all good things, our love atrophied. After about 6 months, I had moved in with him. And suddenly, our conversations ran dry. We started having arguments. Yes, never, ever, ever move in with the girl that you're dating or having sex with. Because that relationship will die quicker than a worm on a sidewalk. I am not joking. As a matter of fact, a lot of these women are very, very, very immature. And a lot of men too. A lot of these people just are not mature enough to be in relationships. I began to worry that he didn't really respect my theories on Breaking Bad finale. Point proven! I began to suspect that Dave didn't really think I was as beautiful as I thought I was. Point proven! She's fucking conceited too! I began to suspect Dave of cheating. Why? Wow, that escalated quickly. I mean, to be fair, I have noticed a pattern that every woman that I've ever looked into that went from sweet to vicious and had a man orbiting her generally was cheating on me with that man. And it's not just me, it's other men too. I'm not necessarily bitter about that, I just noticed a pattern. If I notice that pattern and I find proof, I'll cheat on her too, let her find out. But I've already disseminated the information of what's going on to everyone else, so she can go suck a dick, as she's already doing. She goes suck a chode. Moving on. He continues on the article. Isn't the suspicion of cheating just as bad as cheating itself? Ha! No, it's not. One of them has a victim. The other one is you being paranoid. A man doesn't actually have to go out and fuck another woman to be a cheater, after all. What if he can't find anyone else? Men don't have the same access to sex that women do. If he could have cheated, if the option was available to him, that's just as bad as actually cheating. Dave basically cheated on me by not respecting me. Fuck you! You do not deserve to be in a relationship. Oh god, it gets better. But wait, there's more. So one night, I told Dave I was having a girls' night out with some friends. No, what actually happened is she went and had sex with a man that she met a day previous at a bus stop. Tall, handsome, little chubby. Yes, that's exactly what happened. She cheated on him. She cheated on the man she was with, in a relationship with. You know, the one that you kind of agreed to not do this shit? On someone she met at a bus stop. And here's one of the quotes she used. I made a decision to open my heart to another man. I made a decision to live an experience, and dispatch with the patriarchal conventions of fidelity. Bitch! Fidelity that you agreed to! He did not cheat on you. You had to use some type of Olympic-style, fucking Olympic-quality mental gymnastics to come up with a reason to cheat on this man, because this man was a good man. This is a reason. Where have all the good men gone? Your woman fucking cheated on him! You decided to give up the patriarchal notions of fidelity to get your pussy stuffed because you could not handle being alone. You could not handle being alone. You could not handle being by yourself long enough for it to take, 2 weeks for you to get rid of the man you're with that you hate so goddamn much that you're using as a fucking wallet. You can't handle being by yourself for 2 weeks to get another man. So you use them as resources to monkey branch off to another one. You're fucking sick. Moving on. The man said, I don't think we should see each other again, staring through the floor off into the distance. The woman nodded and packed up her stuff. I held back my smile until I was outside the door. I played along, but I knew we were in love. No, you're not in love. He used you for sex because he knew you were easy and he's telling you to get out. This is what I've been talking about, though. Women use sex to hook you. And once they think they have you, they will start looking for someone else. This is what hypergamy is. Hooking your claws into one man and scaling up the ladder. You are nothing but a rung. Your dick is something that she'll grab onto on her way to the next one. Whew. I knew I would one day marry this man. Fucking run! Oh, fuck! Get away from this woman. She'll kill you. Anyway, it's these fun little games that make cheating for women so beautiful and fun. It's nothing beautiful about it. It's these mixed messages and the nuance. It's the subtlety and the poetic indirectness of the whole thing. It's art. And hence why most women have liberal arts degrees. Fuck! I went home, back to Dave, and continued my act. The act of lying to a spouse is something inherently feminine and beautiful. Beautiful it is not. Feminine it is. Where were you last night, he asked. I told you I was out with some gal pals. Where were you, Steve? I was here. I didn't think you'd be gone the whole night, whimpered the defeated man, and she actually said this in her article. His head hung low, revealing his thinning hair and everything I hated about him. If you fucking hated that about him, you should have fucking left. God. Ah, so you didn't think, she said. That's new. With a more than a hint of sarcasm, Dave's eyes welled with tears. There was sex written all over my face. Well, cum, really. It was cum, not sex. Why do you do this to me? I don't understand. Have I not been good to you? He asked. The pathetic idiot collapsed on the couch, into his paunch. Then his tears fell onto his swollen hands. I could tell from his complexion that he hadn't slept all night. He had waited up for me. He had waited for my return. Despite my agitation and disgust, I felt I had to console him. I felt I had the responsibility to console him. I had to make sure that Dave was still in love with me, for his sake, and also to make sure that rent was covered next month. I sat down next to him and put my arms around his meek and doughy shoulders. He returned my embrace. Steve, I didn't cheat on you. Fuck! Okay, so as you can tell from just that paragraph, she was using him at this point, and then using him to pay the rent. This woman is a psychopath and does not deserve to be in a relationship. She does not deserve love because she is incapable of giving it. The only time she actually feels what she might call love is the feeling, and that's called ketamine. There is no honor. There is nothing. She feels no sense of duty. She feels nothing aside from the high that you can give her. Ah, fuck. And he goes on to say, Nicole, there's cum all over your face. Your face is literally covered in semen. It's like you didn't even try to cover it up. How stupid do you think I am? You're not stupid. She wanted you to find out, and she took advantage of your good nature as a man. Fuck. She wanted to hurt you. She was doing everything she could to hurt you. She doesn't care about you. She in fact probably told her friends about it, and now she's currently trying to get with another man while she's using you as a wallet. Fuck. There's nothing noble about this. Steve, honey, it's not cum, it's Jell-O. I laughed. We were doing Jell-O shots all night. I missed my mouth like 6 or 7 times. Yeah, okay. It doesn't look like Jell-O, Dave cried. That's because it's not. What are you, fucking Bill Cosby now? You're the expert on Jell-O? Why can't you just trust me? This is why we're having problems. No, the reason why you're having problems is you're a fucking whore. Who can't love. You're incapable of it. Dave actually tried, love conquers all. It's stupid. It doesn't. He doesn't know at this point. Something in Dave changed. He swallowed his pride and his reasoning. In that moment I saw Dave take a chance on love. He swallowed his mistrust. He swallowed all the evidence contrary to my assertions, and he believed me. Okay, he said, fanning a smile and wiping his eyes and lips. It's okay, Steve. I forgive you. Fucking hell! This is why you should never trust women, because this is what they'll do more often than not, and there's no way to tell them apart except from their history, which we cannot exactly log at the moment. We have to judge them by their actions. Because more often than not, your assertions, what you see that you think might be semen on her face is probably semen on her face. And she gets an emotional high off of telling you that it's just fucking Jell-O and you believing her. No. No. This is where all the good men went. The good men are not marrying because they see what a bunch of sluts you are. Slutdom is not empowerment. You want to know where all the good men went? You lied to their faces. You lied. You went and talked about them behind their back, calling them fat, thinning-haired, and lazy. You want to know where all the good men went? Dave is where all the good men went. And now they're becoming like Based Man, Sandman, MGTOW. That is where all the good men went. Because you can't fucking keep it in your pants. There is nothing noble about cheating. There is nothing noble about infidelity. Dave is the noble one here. Dave is the man who has courage. Dave, despite all of things, decided to trust you. And you took advantage of that. You are not noble. You are not beautiful. You are fucking scum. And you deserve to die alone, hopefully with your cats eating your face. Yes, I'm heated. Yes, I'm steamed. Because I do not condone taking advantage of people. I also don't condone violence unless the non-aggression principle has been breached. But I would not piss on this woman to put her out if she were on fire. She ends the article with this. We eventually broke up, but to this day, Dave still doesn't know the real story. A woman's pussy is filled with secrets. And with those secrets, we craft a narrative of our lives. A girl should never limit her horizons. A girl should never rob herself of experience. And for these reasons, every girl should cheat. Cheat out of love, cheat out of hate. Cheat because if you don't cheat, you're still cheating. But you're cheating yourself. You're cheating yourself out of life. I could put my hand on the stove. That's an experience. It's rather stupid. And you cheating on a good man is fucking moronic. You're going to be alone and you're going to ask the question where all the good men went. And people are going to be pointing this article and shoving it in your goddamn face. You have no one to blame but yourself. Fuck me. Have a good day. Godspeed. MGTOW all the way. This is why. Hello YouTube, this is Baseman here, bringing you everything you need to know as a modern man in the modern world.